All right, welcome to another deep dive with us.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to be tackling beginner gym mistakes.
Oh, nice.
Getting you set up for success right out the gate.
Yeah.
And we've got 3 sources, 2 that are articles, one called 6 Common Beginner Gym Mistakes and How to Fix Them,
Okay.
and another one, The Ultimate Beginner's Workout, that go really deep on, common blunders that people make when they're first starting out.
Right.
But then we've got a third one, which is more about just like general exercise tips for beginners from Very Well Fit.
Okay.
So kind of getting a broader perspective.
Yeah. Covering all the bases.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
So our goal today is to make sure that you walk into that gym confident and ready to crush it.
Right.
Avoiding those newbie traps that can really slow you down or even lead to injury. Right?
Yeah. It's all about setting yourself up for success from the very beginning.
I love that.
And it's making sure that you're training smarter, not harder.
Yes, 100%.
Especially when you're just starting out.
And one thing that all 3 sources really hammer home is the importance of warming up.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, I know it can be tempting to just jump right into the workout.
Shit.
You're feeling energized. You want to get going.
You got your playlist ready?
Exactly. But trust me, warming up is so worth it.
Oh, it's crucial.
Yeah.
Think about it like this.
Okay.
Your muscles are like rubber bands.
Good.
If you try to stretch a cold rubber band, what happens?
It snaps.
It's more likely to snap.
Right.
Right. So warming up gradually increases your muscle temperature and blood flow, making them more pliable, less prone to injury.
So it's like pre-stretching the rubber band.
Exactly. You want to make sure it's nice and warm before you start, really stretching it out.
Right.
And the Exercise Tips for Beginners article, they suggest light cardio, like a brisk walk or even some dynamic stretches.
Yeah, I like that.
Anything to get those muscles primed and ready to go.
Anything to get that blood flowing.
Exactly. Keep you feeling loose.
So you're not stiff and, risking a hold muscle.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're warmed up. We're feeling good.
Okay.
Now, the Virtua Gym article talks about the importance of having a structured workout plan.
Yeah.
No more aimlessly wandering around the gym.
Right.
No more wandering. No.
But what do I do now?
You got to have a plan.
Yeah.
It keeps you focused. Make sure you're working all those major muscle groups effectively.
All right. You're not just doing bicep curls all day.
Exactly. Got to hit everything.
Yeah.
But here's the catch.
Oh.
That same article also warns against falling into the trap of doing the same routine over and over and over again.
Right.
Because, our bodies are amazing, right? They adapt.
Yeah.
They get used to the same stimuli.
People get bored.
They get bored.
Yeah.
And that's when we hit a plateau.
Right.
That dreaded plateau.
Yeah, where the progress just stalls out.
Exactly. You're not seeing those gains anymore.
So it's kind of like, when you're learning a new skill.
You wouldn't just keep practicing the same basic thing forever, right?
Yeah.
You'd add complexity. You'd challenge yourself.
Exactly. You got to keep your body guessing.
Yeah.
And the Ultimate Beginner's Workout article, they suggest alternating rep ranges.
Okay.
So one workout, you might do 10 reps of each exercise. The next time you bump it up to 15.
Okay.
Just to challenge your body in a slightly different way.
Keep those muscles guessing.
Keep them guessing. Keep them growing.
Yeah.
Keep things interesting.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk strength training.
All right.
I think a lot of beginners, especially those focused on weight loss, might underestimate the power of lifting weights.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
it's a common misconception that cardio is the only way to shed those pounds.
Right.
Well, cardio is fantastic, don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
For heart health, overall fitness.
Yeah.
Strength training is a game changer for transforming your body composition.
So you're saying it's not just about losing weight. It's about, building muscle.
Building muscle, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? Muscle burns more calories.
Oh, really?
Even when you're at rest.
So I could be, sitting here recording this podcast
Right.
and burning more calories than I would if I didn't lift weights.
Exactly. Because you've got more muscle mass.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so strength training, it's in.
It's in. We're lifting those weights.
Right.
The Ultimate Beginner's Workout, they really emphasize these multi-joint exercises.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
What are multi-joint exercises?
Great question. So those are movements that involve multiple joints and muscle groups working together.
Okay.
So think of like a squat. You're using your hips, your knees, your ankles. You're engaging your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings, your core.
So it's not just one muscle.
No, it's a full body movement.
Gotcha.
And that burns more calories during the exercise itself,
Okay.
but also leads to greater overall strength and muscle gains.
So instead of doing, like, just bicep curls, I should be focusing on
Compound movement.
compound movements.
Yeah, like squats, deadlifts.
Okay.
You'll see faster results, more well-rounded results that way.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Faster, more well-rounded.
Who doesn't want that?
All right, so the Ultimate Beginner's Workout actually outlines a sample beginner workout.
Oh, cool.
And it includes some of these multi-joint exercises we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Should we dive into that now?
You know what? I think we should save it for later.
All right.
Got plenty more to cover,
Yeah.
including gym etiquette.
Oh, right.
Nobody wants to be that guy, right?
You read my mind. Gym manners. Let's talk about it.
Let's do it.
Virtua Gym reminds us about the cardinal sin of not re-racking our weights.
Oh, yeah. Big one.
It seems like such a small thing, but it's huge.
Huge.
Right,
Think
yeah.
about it. You wouldn't leave your dirty dishes all over the kitchen for someone else to clean up, right?
Yeah.
Same thing at the gym. It's a shared space. We got to all do our part to keep it clean and organized.
Be respectful of others.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just common courtesy.
Common courtesy, yeah.
Yeah. And it can even be a safety hazard.
Right.
You know, someone could trick over a barbell
Oh, yeah.
or accidentally drop a weight on themselves.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Safety first. Safety first. Always.
all right. Re-racking weights. Check.
Check.
Any other, like, gym etiquette tips we should keep in mind?
Well, the Virtua Gym article doesn't mention this specifically,
Okay.
but I think personal space is a big one.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, gyms can get crowded.
Especially at peak hours.
Oh, especially at peak hours.
Yeah.
So just be mindful of others around you. Yeah. Don't stand too close to someone while they're working out.
Right.
Avoid blocking pathways.
Right.
Equipment.
It's like having good spatial awareness.
Exactly. Be a gym ninja.
Gym ninja. I like it.
Yeah.
Speaking of being mindful, let's talk about listening to your body.
The Very Well Fit article really emphasizes that you don't have to go all out right from the start,
Oh, absolutely not.
which I think is something that a lot of people, myself included, have fallen into that trap.
It's easy to do.
You get so excited, you're motivated,
Yeah.
you end up pushing yourself too hard too soon.
Yeah, and that's a recipe for burnout
Yeah.
and potential injury.
Right.
It's important to start slowly.
Yeah.
Gradually increase the intensity.
And I think it's important to remember, too,
Yeah.
that everyone's fitness journey is different.
So true.
You know, you can't compare yourself to others
No.
or try to keep up with, like, the seasoned gym-goers who are, benching 300 pounds.
Exactly.
It's like that saying, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Right.
Fitness is a marathon, not a sprint.
Marathon, not a sprint. Yeah.
And just like in a marathon, rest days are crucial
Absolutely.
for recovery, preventing overtraining.
Yeah, your body needs time to repair,
Yeah.
rebuild.
All right, speaking of recovery, let's talk about stretching. Both Virtua Gym and Very Well Fit highlight its importance.
Stretching is so important.
It's like the cool down after a long drive.
I love that analogy.
It helps you transition back to a relaxed state.
Exactly. Your muscles need that time to lengthen, loosen up,
Yeah.
improve circulation, reduces that buildup of lactic acid.
Lactic acid, that's what makes you sore.
That's what makes you sore.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm convinced stretching is in.
Stretching is in.
Any tips for getting the most out of our stretching routine?
Well, remember, stretching shouldn't be painful.
Right.
It should be gentle, gradual.
Yeah.
Ease into each stretch. Hold it for about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Focus on those muscles you just worked.
Right.
But don't forget about your back,
Oh, yeah.
your hips, your legs.
Like a full body stretch is the way to go.
Full body, yeah. A holistic approach,
I like it.
targeting all those major muscle groups.
Okay.
And listen to your body.
Right.
If you feel any sharp pain, stop.
Okay, good advice.
Yeah.
All right. I think we've covered a lot of great foundational information here.
Yeah, we have.
Now, I'm itching to hear about that sample beginner workout
Oh, yeah.
from the Ultimate Beginner's Workout.
From the Ultimate Beginner's Workout, let's do it.
Ready to walk us through it?
Absolutely.
Right.
So this routine, it consists of 6 exercises.
Okay.
We've got press-ups,
Okay.
kettlebell front squats, band-assisted pull-ups, reverse lunges, inverted rows, and plank.
Okay, wow. That's a lot.
It's a good mix.
Yeah, it sounds like a great combination of those multi-joint movements we were talking about.
Exactly.
Hitting all the major muscle groups.
All the major muscle groups, yeah.
Okay, let's start with press-ups, also known as push-ups.
Yes.
Those are a classic for a reason, right?
They are a classic.
Yeah.
You know, press-ups are a fantastic compound exercise.
Right.
They work your chest, your shoulders, triceps,
Okay,
primarily.
gotcha.
So to perform a proper press-up, You start in a plank position, hands shoulder width apart, fingers pointing forward.
Okay. Lower your body down by bending your elbows until your chest touches the ground.
Okay.
Make sure that core is engaged. Body's in a straight line from head to heels.
Right. No sagging.
No sagging.
Yeah.
Push back up to the starting position.
Okay, and what if someone's new to press-ups and can't quite do a full one yet?
No problem. We've got modifications.
Okay.
Knee press-ups are great.
Okay.
So instead of starting in a plank position, you start with your knees on the ground.
Right.
That reduces the amount of weight you're lifting.
Makes it a little easier.
Makes it a little bit easier, yeah.
Okay. On to kettlebell front squats.
Okay, kettlebell front squats.
I've seen people doing these at the gym.
Yeah.
They always look so intense.
They can be challenging,
Yeah.
but they're super rewarding.
Okay.
So you hold a kettlebell close to your chest,
Okay.
elbows high, pointing forward.
Okay.
That helps you maintain that upright posture.
Gotcha.
As you squat down, keep that core engaged,
Right.
back straight.
Think about sitting back into a chair.
Okay.
Make sure your knees track over your toes.
Yeah.
Don't let them cave inward.
Okay. Any tips for beginners who might be intimidated by the kettlebell?
Absolutely. You can start with just body weight squats.
Okay.
Just to get that form down.
Yeah.
Or if you want to use a weight, start with a lighter kettlebell.
Right.
Or even dumbbells held at your sides.
Okay.
As you get stronger, you can increase the weight.
Gotcha. Start slow and work your way up.
Start slow, work your way up, yeah.
All right. Next up, we have band-assisted pull-ups.
Band-assisted pull-ups.
I'm guessing these are for those of us who can't quite crank out a full pull-up yet.
You got it, yeah.
Right.
So band-assisted pull-ups are a great way to build the strength needed
Yeah.
to eventually do those unassisted pull-ups.
Right.
Which are an amazing exercise
Yeah.
for your back and biceps.
So how do they work?
So you'll need a resistance band
Okay.
and a pull-up bar.
Right.
Loop the band around the bar. Step 1 foot into the loop. Grab the bar with an overhand grip slightly wider than shoulder width apart.
Gotcha.
As you pull yourself up, focus on engaging those back muscles
Okay.
as if you're trying to squeeze your shoulder blades together.
Okay.
And that band's going to assist you through the toughest part of the movement.
And then as you get stronger, you can use a thinner band
Exactly.
to like decrease the assistance.
Yeah. Less and less assistance.
And eventually work towards those unassisted pull.
Unassisted, yeah, the goal.
Nice.
Okay.
Moving down the list,
Right.
we have reverse lunges.
Reverse lunges.
What makes these different from regular lunges?
So reverse lunges are generally considered to be a bit easier on the knees
Okay.
compared to forward lunges.
Okay. Interesting.
So they can be a good option for people with knee issues.
Gotcha.
So to do a reverse lunge, stand tall with your feet hip width apart.
Okay.
You can hold dumbbells or kettlebells in each hand.
Optional.
Optional, yeah. If you want to add weight,
Right.
take a step back with one leg, keeping your torso upright, core engaged.
Okay.
Lower your back knee towards the ground, forming a 90-degree angle with both legs.
Okay.
Make sure your front knee tracks over your toes. Don't let it extend past them.
Right.
Push through your front heel to return to the starting position,
Okay.
and then repeat on the other side.
Gotcha. So working those quads, glutes, hamstrings.
Quads, glutes, hamstrings, yeah, the whole back of the legs.
Nice. What's next?
Inverted rows.
Okay. Inverted rows.
These are a fantastic back exercise.
Okay.
And you can do them using a Smith machine or a squat rack.
Right.
Great alternative to pull-ups,
Okay.
especially if you're not quite strong enough for those yet.
Gotcha.
So to set up for an inverted row, lie underneath a bar that's set at about waist height.
Okay.
Grab the bar with an overhand grip,
Okay.
slightly wider than shoulder width apart.
Mm-hmm.
Your body should be in a straight line with your heels on the ground.
Okay.
Pull yourself up towards the bar,
All right.
keeping that core engaged, body straight.
Yeah.
Squeeze your shoulder blades together at the top of the movement,
Gotcha.
and then slowly lower yourself back down.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if someone wants to make it more challenging,
You can lower the bar
okay.
or elevate your feet.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. And last but not least,
The plank.
The
The
next is the-
exercise that seems simple but can be deceptively challenging.
yeah, those are the worst.
Right.
Like, oh, it looks so easy, and then
Yeah.
you're like shaking after 30 seconds.
Exactly.
So the plank is great for strengthening your core.
Oh,
And-
incredibly effective.
yeah,
Your abs, your obliques, lower back muscles, everything.
the whole shebang.
The whole shebang, yeah.
Okay, so how do we do a proper plank?
All right, so start in a push-up position, but with your forearms on the ground instead of your hands.
Okay.
Your body should be in a straight line from head to heels.
Right.
Engage that core. Hold this position for as long as you can.
Okay.
Make sure your hips don't sag.
Right.
Back doesn't arch. Yeah.
And what if holding it for a long time is too tough?
Well, you can modify it by placing your knees on the ground.
Okay.
That reduces the amount of weight you're supporting.
Makes sense.
And as you
Yes.
get stronger, you can progress to longer hold times. Or
Wow.
try variations like side planks,
Okay.
plank jacks.
Oh, plank jacks, those are tough.
Those are tough, yeah.
All right, this routine really packs a punch.
It does.
It seems like a great foundation for any beginner.
It is, yeah.
I'm feeling inspired to hit the gym.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
You know, remember, it's a journey.
Yes.
Just got to start.
Start somewhere.
Start somewhere, yeah.
Be
And
consistent
be consistent.
and enjoy the process.
Enjoy the process. That's important.
Yeah.
You know, it shouldn't feel like a chore.
Right. It should be fun.
It should be fun.
Yeah.
You should look forward to going to the gym.
Exactly.
Just got this.
Okay, we're back.
Back at it.
Ready to wrap up our deep dive into beginner gym mistakes.
Yeah.
I feel like we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
From the importance of warming up
Yeah.
to gym etiquette,
Right.
even walk through a sample beginner workout.
Yeah. We did it all.
But before we sign off,
Yeah.
I want to circle back to something we touched on earlier.
Okay.
Stretching.
Stretching, yeah.
Both the Virtua Gym and the Very Well Fit articles
Mm-hmm.
really emphasize its importance,
For sure.
not just for flexibility,
Right.
but for injury prevention,
Yeah.
stress relief too.
I think a lot of people view stretching as like optional.
Yeah.
Like, oh, if I have time, I'll stretch.
Yeah, an afterthought.
Yeah. But it really should be an integral part of any workout routine.
It's funny you say that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely guilty of that.
Yeah.
Skipping stretching.
When you're short on time.
Yeah.
It happens.
But you're right. It shouldn't be an afterthought.
it's like taking the time to cool down your car after a long drive.
Right.
You wouldn't just slam on the brakes and immediately shut off the engine. No, your body is the same way.
Okay, that makes sense.
It needs time to transition from that heightened state of exertion
Mhm.
back to a more relaxed state.
Right, yeah.
And stretching helps facilitate that process, allowing your muscles to lengthen, loosen up, improve
Yeah.
circulation, reduces the buildup of lactic acid, which contributes to muscle soreness.
Right, that lactic acid, that's what makes you sore, right?
That's what makes you sore.
Okay, so I'm convinced
Good.
stretching is in.
Stretching is in.
What are your, top tips for getting the most out of our stretching routine?
Okay, first off, remember that stretching shouldn't be painful.
Okay, good reminder.
It should be a gentle, gradual process.
Right.
Ease into each stretch.
Yeah.
Hold it for about 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Focus on the muscles you just worked,
Mhm.
but also don't forget about your back, hips, legs,
So, a full body stretch is the way to go.
full body. Yeah, aim for a holistic approach,
I like it.
targeting all the major muscle groups,
Okay.
and listen to your body.
Always good advice.
Yeah, if you feel any sharp pain, stop the stretch immediately.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
I think as we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah.
I want to leave our listener with one final thought.
Okay.
We've talked a lot about, the technical aspects of working out,
Yeah.
the exercises, the sets, the reps.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, fitness is about so much more than just physical changes.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
It's about how it makes you feel,
Yeah.
that increased energy,
Yes.
the boost in
The
confidence.
sense of accomplishment after a great workout.
Yes.
I love those endorphin
the
rushes.
best.
Yeah, that feeling of empowerment
Yeah.
that comes from pushing your limits.
Realizing what your body can do.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
amazing.
So, to our listener, as you embark on your fitness journey,
Yes.
remember to focus on the positive.
Yes.
Celebrate your progress, no matter how small.
Love that.
Be kind to yourself.
Yes.
Most importantly, have fun.
Beautifully said.
Yeah.
And remember, we're always here to support you. If you have any questions, need clarification on anything we discussed,
Yeah,
or just want some extra encouragement,
we're here.
don't hesitate to reach out.
We're in this together.
We are.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
We'll catch you on the next one.